Okay, guys, Kentucky beats Eastern Kentucky as expected. Of course, Kentucky trailed there. We trailed in the game, of course. We pulled ahead in the fourth quarter to pull out the win. And I know a lot of people are thinking, well, Kentucky, we just don't look that good. And, you know, you can say that, of course, but it's Kentucky football. Do we ever really look great? I mean, not to my knowledge. But still, we beat Eastern Kentucky. Barker come in, of course, and did not look good for a few plays there for Johnson. So I guess it's pretty obvious that Johnson is pretty much the best quarterback we've got. You know, I was thinking Barker may be an improvement, but it's obvious now, I think, that Johnson is pretty much it. Snell did good, had a big 25-yard run. Bone played well for Kentucky at wide receiver. Johnson had some good little running plays, good passing plays. It is what it is, people. You know, it's the second week, or it was Kentucky's first game at Kroger Field. We look good. Somewhat, I guess you could say. But the thing is it's Kentucky football. I know we should have beat Eastern Kentucky a lot easier than that. I'm glad we come back and won the game, and win the game, of course. And now we head on to South Carolina. And, you know, Kentucky's running game looked good. And I think that's what we're going to pretty much be relying on all season. We're going to be relying on Johnson running the ball some. And Snell running back, whatever. And we need to see more. Just need to see a better passing game. I mean, that's what it comes down to in my eyes. We're going to get a good test this week. Headed to South Carolina. We're going to see South Carolina's going to learn a lot about themselves, and we're going to learn a lot about our team also. South Carolina looked good. They beat Missouri. They beat Missouri 31-13 last week. Of course, they struggled against NC State at their home game. First game of the year, they won 28-30. They won 35-28. But I just like, you know, I like seeing us. Hopefully, we can continue to improve. I would like to see that at the passing game. I just love to see Kentucky be able to air it out, the passing game. But I don't think that's going to happen. That's not our game plan. Ball control, I guess. Run the ball. Short passes. But, you know, it is what it is. Overall, we're 2-0. You know, last season, of course, we started out with that big first game loss to Southern Miss. And it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Not much you can say about it. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves, of course, as we get in the SEC play now. And we will see. We will see. This team has the talent, in my opinion, to win 8 games. We have the schedule to win 8 games. We've done what we're supposed to do so far. Now, if we can beat South Carolina on the road, that will send a good message to the team and to the fans that we may actually do something this year. Because playing anybody on the road in the SEC is always difficult, especially when you're the Kentucky Wildcats, an average football team, trying to be a good football team this year. That's what we're trying to be. And so far, I don't want to get too down on us on that Eastern Kentucky game just because, you know, we'll see what happens when we play, you know, better competition. We will see. Because Kentucky, first home game of the year, could have been nervous or whatever. And playing Eastern Kentucky, who had nothing to lose, everything to gain. And that's pretty much it. I'll pick Kentucky, though. I'm going to pick Kentucky. I'm going to go with my heart. I guess not my head, but I don't see South Carolina being that big of a talent difference with us. I really don't. I will pick Kentucky to beat South Carolina at South Carolina as Kentucky continues their march to being respected in college football in the SEC. SEC East is wide open, people. Kentucky beats South Carolina, I will say. I think we're going to score a lot of points. I don't think either team will. Let's see, I'll say Kentucky 21, South Carolina 15. Kentucky 21, South Carolina 15. 21 points is a lot, I guess, but that's pretty much it, people. we'll know more about this team after Saturday. So that's all we can do, people. Let me know how you feel about Kentucky and the Eastern Kentucky game. A lot of criticism from that game. I can understand it, of course. It's Eastern Kentucky. But remember, we're Kentucky. We're not a powerhouse at football. We're trying to be. So I love Kentucky football no matter what, no matter how bad or good we are. I will always love the Wildcats. They're my team, and I will stick with them no matter how bad it gets. I'll always be there. We've been through it all. We've been through 2-win seasons, 1-win seasons. I've seen it all, people. And right now, we got a chance to do something this year. So we'll see what happens with South Carolina. Looking forward to the game, as with all the other college football and NFL games this week. Right now is the best time coming up, people. We've got the NFL right now, college football, and we've got the NBA starting pretty soon. Then college basketball. It's going to be an amazing winter of sports. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week as always. Have a great day, and go Big Blue. Home of the greatest college basketball program of all time, the Kentucky Wildcats. I guess I should have said Kentucky, home of the greatest college basketball program of all time, the Kentucky Wildcats. And we have a football team. So I'll see you guys next week. As always, thanks for watching.